Well, hey there. This is Zeke. I'm out in my workshop, and I just heard a report that this nut job who blew himself up in Nashville, Tennessee on Christmas Day was freaked out about 5G. And I'm aware that a whole lot of people are freaked out about 5G. I was having my massage therapist work on me about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, something like that. And she was freaked out about 5G. We're talking telephone communications. Now, I can speak with just a little bit of authority on this subject. A little bit about my background is I'm a retired Navy electronics technician from the Navy. And I've been working in marine electronics my entire adult life. I taught electronics technician A school for the Navy for about 3.5 years. And I'm well versed in radar, radio communications, navigation systems, GPS, satellite communications, and a whole wide variety of other things. But I'm not going to try and present myself as an expert in cellular communications because that's a different field. But what I do know is that 5G, I'll even go a little further. I saw a guy who installs 5G antennas who made a video, and he was freaked out that he was going to be killing people because the frequency is so high. And I made a comment on his video that he really needs to go back and study his theory. Yeah, 5G, all it really means is higher frequency. Which frequency is just, if you ever look at an O-scope, there's a sine wave. Let me see if I can do this. Sine wave. So if you're dealing with like power in your house, it's 60 hertz, so it's big. And if you're dealing with really high frequency, it's like that. If you look at it on an O-scope. And the higher the frequency, this is something people don't seem to understand. The higher the frequency, the less power that's required to transmit it. And that's why they're putting in all these extra repeaters all over the place in buildings and whatnot, because it doesn't have enough power to get through the walls of the buildings. And it has to be relayed from one station to the next in order for the system to work. It's higher frequency, but much lower power. And that's what you really need to understand. It's an advancement. It is not, it's not dangerous. I've heard so many freaky theories about what 5G is about. And it really makes me laugh, but sadly a whole lot of people believe the bullshit that they hear on a regular basis. And if you don't understand radio waves, and if you don't understand power generation and things like this, I could see why it might freak you out, especially with all the psycho shit that I'm coming across on the internet about what it is. It's nothing to fear. It's just an improvement in technology that is going to make your connectivity better. It's not going to harm your health at all. Oh, and here's another thing. Radio waves, once they're generated, and they're generated throughout the universe, they just travel. They just keep going. And different frequencies travel at different trajectories. But the higher the frequency, the more straight the travel is. But they're not going to hurt you. They're all around us all the time. Some of them are cosmic, and some of them are man-made, and some of them, God knows what. extraterrestrial made? I don't know. But they diminish in power, but they don't really ever, well, I guess that's maybe not true. Eventually they'll diminish in power to the point where they will go away, I guess. But they just keep traveling. Stop freaking out about this shit, folks. If this nut job in Tennessee was really free, he was in the IT community, so he doesn't understand radio waves at all. Well, at least not by that profession. But if you're going to allow yourself to get freaked out about shit you don't understand, it's kind of like, ooh, spiders scare me. Spiders are helpful to humans in a lot of ways. They're not scary. They're maybe a little creepy to watch them crawl, and when they're on you, yeah, it's a little freaky. But for the most part, what do? They eat insects. You know, insects that bite you. Mosquitoes and horseflies and God knows what else. If you don't understand the subject that you're being told should scare the fuck out of you, don't be scared the fuck out of it. Learn about it. Here's my thoughts on it. Have a great day.